All right,
Yep,
let's do it.
doing it. All right, we are covering forward base locations for DayZ 105 and DayZ 106 and future versions. This pertains to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, all at the same time. Mostly vanilla. We do main on console, more specifically the Xbox, and we obviously play official servers. But these are some locations that we like to use right now in 105, and they're particularly juicy for the upcoming mechanics, or I should say, well, I mean, not mechanics. They're already in the game, but they'll be dialed up considerably with the 106 update, which is good. I think most people enjoy it. So we are sitting at the top of. We're basically by Grazo or Tisy.
Mm-hmm.
You can type that into your search on your interactive map on your phone or on the computer, depending on where you're at. So you can type in Tisy or Grozo, and we're in Chinaris. Now, even if you don't get Livonia, the DLC map, this will still be pertinent to you. And if you're waiting for Livonia, like we are currently, you can also stockpile some loot and then carry it over to Livonia, so making it extra juicy.
Heck
So
yeah.
the position we're looking for is at the end of the road up here. We're currently sitting where this ATA spawn would be,
Let me
but we're going to be driving up the road here. So
let me
we have it.
bring this up. Oh, let me see. Where is it pertaining to the first barn we covered? Should have asked.
It's just on the road. You see the ATA spawn, the hatchback right there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I see it now.
This car is so bad at hill climbing. I figure in 20 minutes later we'll be
Is
like
that
drifting up
it?
the road.
That is fun?
And that's where we are currently.
Gotcha. Okay.
We're just above that caravan that we did. So we've actually done another outpost location here previously, and this could be used again in conjunction with that one as a slingshot. Either one of these can be the starter location. Starting small and then going bigger is kind of our motto.
Yeah,
That
that's for
sounds
sure.
terrible, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But again, this place is extra juicy because of the location. It's very high profile for sure. I mean, it's not in a direct path, but it's definitely going to pull some aggro for you. So be ready.
Yeah, 'cause once we go to this location, like we were saying before, it's going to be a definite spot of contention there, and you're going to have a lot of geared players coming up from the Tisy military area, kind of snooping around. So if you have a base here, make sure it's incognito. That's all I'm saying ahead of time. That way you guys aren't getting clapped, and then you're coming back to my channel, and then you're like, oh, we built here, and it was terrible. Just know that if you build here, you have to be stocked up on some loot
Hide your loot.
and hide your loot.
Bring
So,
some alternates up here, because when you get clapped,
mhm.
there's no running back from the beach. It's like make a sandwich, I'll see you in 30 minutes kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's
longer
not,
than
it's
that.
not a quick ride. Yeah, we are on the edge of the map now. We've done another segment slash video on the barn just down the hill here. But we're heading up to the green barn here. But sorry, this go kart's got to make its way up the hill. I'm sorry, go kart is. This is a lawnmower.
Yeah. So yeah, currently we're right here. We're gonna go up and around, and then you'll see what this area has to offer. So basically, we covered it earlier, but we'll say it again. There's a lot of animal life around here for hunting. Obviously, houses to loot, so you can go ahead and get that food supply up. Now, when 1.6 comes out, it's going to be different. You're going to be hunting a lot, and you're going to be cooking your food, and you're going to need a water resource to boil water and fish from. So that's in the local area as well, which is here in the map. And then if you were to go from where we're at, take a left on your first left on the map, you have another medical building. So for the sickness that you get from drinking the water because you forgot to boil it first, you're gonna go down and get some med supplies and bring it to the old base. So let's get back to it. All right, now here we are at our location. Now, what I like, let's see, where's Jade at? Is he in here already? Where'd he go? So the first base location we covered was actually down the hill. If you went down this road, took a right, you hit a caravan, and there'd be another barn down there that you can get to. Um, this one's kind of up in the hill, kind of out of the way. So what's good about this is obviously it's in a very high location, kind of out of the way, incognito. You don't really need anything besides putting up a couple gates inside your base and then shut the doors and lock them, right? And if you come down from this, right? And then we'll start with the resources first because that's what's important, especially when 1.6 comes out. Here is your pond, or, well, water area, or water resource rather. And you'll be able to go ahead and go in here and go fishing when 1.6 comes out. Boil your water so you can put a campfire here, get it done, come back uphill, bring it back to base and whatever. So important things to note. You want to bring probably some jerry cans up here so you can store all the water that you're boiling. If you have a big squad, you know, you could always rotate, have people take those jerry cans up to the base, put it inside, and then you have fresh water stocked up. Now,
What's up, baby? Get into the preep.
oh, okay. Yeah, boot it out. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I gotta go into the Discord real quick. Gotta go in the Discord. I don't know, for some reason it's not working, but okay, so we'll just finish this anyways. And I'll try again in a few minutes. So anyways, you go in here. You got your barn, right? You can open up these gates a little bit more. Boom, you can fit a car in here. Don't keep your car inside here, for God's sakes. Please do not do it. It's good for storing when you're online, but when you're offline, hide your car out in the woods or something like that. Yo, let me try to get back into Discord one more time. This is connecting. This is connecting. But anyways, it's in a good high spot, kind of away. You'll definitely be able to see people coming because they're gonna have to take the car up the road for traversing this type of terrain. It's good in the sense that basically you're gonna have all your food and resources here with your medical supplies, and then you also have your trees. So in 1.6, you're gonna be able to craft things with your hands. Oh, here we go. Finally, back into this. Let me find Jade real quick. Sorry about that, guys. He's off doing something. Well, like I said, this base is pretty good location. You're gonna have to be looking for a lot of things. Um, typically, you're gonna have to come up here geared anyway, so make sure you have your stocked up with your bullets, your guns. You can go to the Tisy military area and then figure it out. Kind of do the loot cycling in the med building, Tisy military area. And then those are all good things you could do when you have this base. Now, a good thing is, too, you can loot from Tisy, come up here, transfer out to Livonia, bring the loot with you, and after you bring it with you, obviously you're going to spawn somewhere pretty rural, which is going to be, a little bit annoying because of spawning spots in Livonia. But hopefully, what you could do is spawn into Livonia with your loot, and then if you transfer from your current Livonia that you're in to another one, then you'll end up towards the northern part of the Livonia map, kind of where all the hotspots are. So it'll take care of that spawning in the south problem in the beginning when you first come into Livonia. Now, I do have to say, when you do get to Livonia, make sure you bring a lot of gear with you. You're going to want to bring all your necessities, food, water, guns, um, crafting materials, stuff like that, or at least an axe or something so you can cut down trees. So you have those things available to you as soon as you spawn in. And if you get a south spawn, you're definitely going to want those bullets for the bears. And if you spawn in the southeast of the Livonia map at first, you're definitely, if you're by the city of, I think it's, man, it starts with the, I can't remember it offhand. You're definitely going to want to have a melee weapon and a rifle or something because there's a ton of zombies in that city. And there's barely any food as well. So it's kind of going to get pretty annoying at first when you go over to Livonia, but you'll get the hang of it. Um, Raincoats, they're obviously a must in that map, especially the weather coming out with 1.6. You're not going to want to mess around in Chinoras or Livonia. But this is, especially when it comes to 1.6, this base location is key to having everything around you at your disposal. So make sure you guys, when you get here, definitely, definitely loot up, gear up. You know what to do. But hopefully, Jade will give me a chat now, so we'll be able to cover some more stuff together with 1.6 and 1.5, and then we'll be good to go. Let me just fire around real quick. That'll get his attention.
Yes, I hear you. You scared me.
Anyways, yeah, this place too as well. You can grow your own food. You can do a lot of things here. Um, you do have this little forward outpost. You can make this house here, so you can definitely lock it down and kind of keep it as like a guard shack. So if you have alts in this area, yeah, please stack them somewhere you know you can get to your loot quickly because as a fresh spawn, especially in 1.5 and pertaining to 1.6, when you come in, unless you got a car near the shore, you're gonna be beating feet for a long time. It's like, let me make a sandwich and then I'll definitely be there in like 45 minutes on foot. So it's gonna be a little rough at first. You do have car spawns and potential wreck sites around this area, so that'll be good. And also, not to mention, you can also put some barricades in this road here, some gates, stuff like that, some of those stone barricades. And you could fill them when you get the pickaxes around this area with the rocks that you gather when 1.6 comes out. So it'll be nice to put some obstacles here for cars that come up and through this area. Now, if you look at Jade Monkey here, he's just showing you kind of an example of what you could do to this barn. And that's obviously you could put your gate on the inside. That way, your base is more uh, incognito, I guess you could say, which is good. And now also too, when you bring the car in, you can, and we've tested this out already. You can go A on top of this barn and B on these beams to look out the little cracks to snipe people coming in. And to be honest, if there's a car coming right up the road, those windows are in a real good place, especially for sniping the driver, taking a vehicle, or blowing one up, which is good. Now the back, obviously you got the woods, so you can kind of hide your car back here, and maybe a green tent if you place it the right way to where nobody can see it. And it's a pretty good location. And this is kind of northeast of Tisy, so you check this out with a squad from you can have a squad of four or more people, or you could basically go solo up here and nobody know you'd exist. But if somebody finds you, they're gonna be geared, so be prepared. And obviously, if you guys aren't familiar with me, you can check me out on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer at any time. I stream a variety of content. You drop me a sub, follow, and like if you're new to the channel, and we'll be giving you a update on 1.6 and Livonia when it comes out soon. So, if you don't aren't familiar with Jade Monkey as well, we're part of the Boyfriend Squad. We're two of three members of the Boyfriend Squad. If you want to check out him or BioLaser, you can go in the description below, click on their channels, drop them a sub and a like on their video as well. But needless to say, I hope this base location was good for you guys. This is obviously northeast Tisy base. Pretty good location. Check it out. If you're
Yeah, I love it.
so check it out. Bring your friends up here. Get looted. Get stocked up for Livonia, and hold this nice little barn location down. And that's Jade Monkey finally dragged me back in. But that wraps it up for this little location. Hope you guys enjoyed it.